The Glasshouse Mountains are a set of volcanic plugs standing proudly above the Sunshine Coast hinterland in southeast Queensland. The 12 mountains rise abruptly above farmland, just 1.5 hours drive north of Brisbane, and are a worthy destination for a long weekend or even a full week's holiday. Mount Beerwah is the highest peak in the group, an impressive conical shape standing high above its surroundings. The standard route to the summit is well frequented, known as the tourist route, but it's a Grade 1 rock climb where often walkers become frozen with fear on the exposed slabs. A quieter, yet more scenic route can be found on the northeast face and east ridge, known as East Beerwah. It's a Grade 2 rock climb with 2 short distinct sections at the grade, and the rest a fun romp at Grade 1. A well-worn track leads to the base of the route. The first 20 metres are a good test. Easy, it is Grade 2 climbing. If you're okay with this section, you'll be fine for the rest of the route. The steepness eases off after the first pitch, but the exposure grows as the route makes a diagonal traverse with ever-increasing views to your right as you ascend. Diagonal rising traverse towards the right, all very good fun. The rock is still very grippy, instilling confidence, unlike the tourist routes on Beerwah and Tibbrow that are now quite polished with little grip.
The route is marked by red paint every 5 or 10 metres or so.
The route makes its way to a shallow depression in the middle of the east face. Beautiful slabs stretch upward to a short cliff band, which is the crux of the route, guarding the upper mountain. I reckon this is the crux of the route. It's about 6 metres. You can jam your right leg into the crack there.
Was that a wet bird?
It was a wet bird.
Rich is climbing the crux here, carrying Ryan while he's having a little nap.
The crux is easy climbing, Grade 2 after all. It's not exposed and has a sandy ledge beneath, protected by scrub so you wouldn't fall any further. Albeit, a fall is very unlikely for those with a little climbing experience. The route divides above the crux. It wasn't always an obvious junction, but now with graffiti and vandalism marking the junction. Right leads quickly to the northeast shoulder and ridge, which is worth a quick detour for a short break to admire the views from this special perch. The northeast ridge is steeper and more challenging than the east ridge, a worthwhile alternate finish for subsequent ascents. A track on the north side does bypass the most serious climbing sections, which are quite exposed and where a fall would hurt. The most frequented route from the junction contours south across the cirque to the east ridge.
Heading across the bowl, over to the ridge where we're going to ascend.
The track leads up the ridge with some easy scrambling. The views continue to expand as you gain elevation. This is the crux part of the route finding. You have to do a hard left there, and there's actually a little bit of a down climb. It's much easier to cut across there to where Melissa is.
So Ryan has decided to sleep in the most spectacular scramble pits. Lovely knife edge ridge to finish. Spectacular.
The ridge is exposed, but an easy scramble in a spectacular position high up in the sky. For anyone thinking this might be irresponsible parenting, we have been climbing for 20 years, and I was wearing 5'10" tennies, which are effectively climbing shoes. We were just emerging from the haze of early parenthood. We spent a very enjoyable week in the Glasshouse Mountains, climbing East Beerwah twice, helping to feel like we were getting our lives back to normal. We loved it so much we returned the next year and climbed East Beerwah 2 more times. I don't think you'll ever tire of such a wonderful climb and mountain.
Loads of midges on top of Beerwah.
You'll want to spend an hour on the summit, soaking in the views and the atmosphere. It's such a great summit. The afternoon sun position is best for photos of Crookneck and Tibro to the east.
On a clear day, you can see Brisbane.
When you're ready to return to normal life, most will descend the tourist route, which is a quicker descent to your car. East Beerwah is a great route, an adventurous technical bushwalk suitable for anyone with a bit of outdoor adventure experience.